About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early. 4
yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 106 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
In motion left is Higgins. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You look at this Browns defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
I just considered myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
11. At the 43-yard line. Gun. Shot.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Powering his way forward. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
24 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow looking to pass. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, it's Shedeur Sanders.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle it.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Now they show jet sweep it instead, a run up the middle here. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
11.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 23.
11.
On first and 10, here's Brown. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 17, here's second and 4.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Burrow will throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Joyner. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Here's third and 3.
Here we go.
And it's third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 38.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Now a second and 10.
Let's go now. Yes.
Now a handoff up the middle. Joyner. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on first and 10. Nice run on second and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, with a minute 2 on third down, you're really off balance.
Yeah, he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Down. Cut.
Up the middle they go. Joyner. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Second and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. Back to throw. King. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are back within a score. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Burrow. And he's got this one complete to Stewart.
Burrow's pass. Complete to number 0.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Jacobs going to try to middle. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work.
Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Browns 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense? Or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to back up.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Now it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Ready?
Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Connects with Kittle underneath. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. King. Over the middle, complete. That's Spencer. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready,
at the 29-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Joyner. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 yards.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw. King. Throw inside, complete. That's Spencer. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Browns, first down. First and goal, Cleveland.
Fight.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 21.
11 Palmer.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's King throwing to start the drive.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. King.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's to Bond, Isaiah Bond. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Back to throw again. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Dances by him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Well, Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That's taken to the 25.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
On the ready.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive. King.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Over the middle, he's got Bond. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he will find his man on the outside. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Red 38. Black Ultra. Set.
They'll look to throw again.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Looking left side, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
And his kick is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
12.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
131 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Jacobs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
11 empty. 11 empty.
Jacobs again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
2 yards.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Cut.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Check, smash. Check, ready.
Up the middle they go. Joyner. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Cut.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 43.
At their own 43-yard line.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Start.
Running it with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
11.
They go play action with Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They run it with Jacobs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Gun.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw here. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throws quickly, and he's got George Kittle. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. George Kittle, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Well, the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Joyner. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Okay, first
down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go, back.
And the Browns first down.
They'll try the left side. Joyner. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go. Ready?
On third down, here's Jenkins. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Joyner. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7. Up the middle they go. Joyner. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Yeah, he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Looking to throw. King. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I'll pick up a 2 yards.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Joyner. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Back to throw. King. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. To the flat. That's complete to his running back. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
In motion right goes Higgins. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Burrow will throw. They set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Shot, 17. Here we go. Check right. Set.
On 1st down, Joyner. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Joyner. Yeah, the Browns are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Ready up.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are on their way to a 2-0 start. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
11.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Burrow. He's got Higgins over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is Brown going up the middle. Good footwork at the 30. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Here we go.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Fighting him off. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Josh Jacobs with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Buchanan. He will push his way down to about the 14. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Ready, set.
They'll run again. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 13, a little under a minute to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
On 2, ready? 11. Let's get set. Cut.
To throw, Burrow. Humphreys with a reception. And he's going to be dropped following a pick up the 7, past the 30 to the 32. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Done. 180. Lights on.
Now Burrow. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left.
I'm one, ready?
Well, just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On the move past the 40.
And down right around the 37.
For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a